Hey, folks, we're ready here. Good morning, Emily. Let's tell everybody how they can contact the show. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. We are North Georgia's only live online morning show. Now, I'm coming to you from Studio B. And before we get started, I'm your host, BKP. And we're still working on a couple things, but we set everything up to where the audio is going to run through a soundboard and we can work on it. And I now can take calls in Studio B from the audience. So if you ever want to be on the show, leave that up. You can text me. We can take calls. We can have a conversation right here. You see something online we're talking about, or you hear we're talking about something, give us a call. Text me, and we'll communicate through the commercial break and get you on the line if you want to talk. The other thing is we do have it set up so we're going to be doing a lot of candidate interviews now. Starting tomorrow, we're going to be doing 4 or 5 candidate interviews throughout the state of Georgia that we're going to be bringing to you. So we're excited about that. I want to stay calm this morning, and I'll tell you why I want to stay calm. Yesterday, I got too upset. I want to stay calm because I think we deserve here in Georgia some answers. I really do. And some people get me wrong on this show. I've never endorsed Congressman Doug Collins for anything. I was criticized in the past. I've been criticized in the past from some of his opponents and people that don't like some of his voting record. That I've been too nice to him. I've been criticized on that. I've been criticized. I didn't ask him the hard questions, all the above, since the day he became the congressman in the 9th District. But my goal has always been here in this area, because we are in the 9th District, is where I broadcast. So anywhere in the United States, if you're listening right now, is to keep that congressman in the 9th District connected to you, that we didn't lose that connection. I have asked the tough questions, but I've done it in a way that wouldn't, disrespect the congressman, so he comes back on the show. Now, I'm not afraid to ask the question thinking, somebody may not come back on the show, but that's the point. Now, I want to be very clear today that I don't endorse Congressman Doug Collins. I've just been a little confused by some things that happened. A little confused on why Governor Brian Kemp appointed Kelly Loeffler. A little confused, didn't understand it, left me out there. I really like my governor. I have sat down 2 feet from this guy during the election and asked some tough questions. I've had interviews with him in the past. His communication people will not let him come on my show any longer. Okay. Every time I send Governor Brian Kemp's office a message, I've got video and I've got, of 10 different interviews with candidate and governor-elect. But much like the big truck that we don't see that he drove in the election. Actually, let's do that. Emily, good morning. They tell me everything. I feel like the dad around the office. I always say, nobody tells me anything. Why am I the last to know? But the funny thing is, they all tell me what's going on and I forget. Just saying, I forget. So Emily is in this morning, and she does an outstanding job. Emily, if you can get me number 12. We have questions this morning. So we're gonna after we come back from break, we're gonna dig deep into this because we have some questions of Governor Brian Kemp. We just do. Okay. And there's the big truck. Actually, Emily just drove it across the screen. Great job. I love that. Drive that truck across the screen there, Emily. But there's the big truck, and, much like the big truck, and we have questions on his immigration plan in Georgia. We have questions because Governor Kemp appointed the wealthiest member of Congress now. And there's a lot of questions. In fact, I'm not for sure it's not time. I don't know the channels that there's not an investigation into the appointment. I'm serious. I think it's time. I mean, I think I look, I never want to give the enemy, the Democrats, any ammo. I never want to give them opportunities. I don't. I could be a team player, but I didn't keep this quiet. But I just over day after day after day, and now it doesn't matter what party he's in. It doesn't matter. It's now the right thing to do. I think an investigation, and I'm calling on it. I'm saying it out loud. I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works. I'm calling on House Speaker David Ralston. I'm calling on Lieutenant Governor Jeff Duncan. Whoever puts it in gear to start an investigation, we need to do it. If there's a committee, we should form a committee to look into this appointment. Now, at first, well, I'm going to get off there because we're going to go deep, okay, on this. We're going to go deep on this, and I'm going to come back to that. So, first of all, number one, I'm very happy for the little Jew. I know you're mad at me. People don't like it when I say, Stephen Miller, he's a Jewish fella. He got married, right? He got married to, is it the press secretary? Is it the press secretary, communications director, Mike Pence's Stephen Miller, right? I hope she's not a shiksa. A term used especially by a Jew to refer to a girl or woman who is not Jewish. Well, the little Jew got married. Now we know why he has a smile on his face. So moving right along. It's an emergency. Don't you love the media? Let me see here. What do we got here? Today, the swamp is calling an emergency meeting. And I have it here right now. Hold on. Where is that swamp emergency meeting? Okay. 44. Number 44, right there. Judges call emergency meeting after bar intervenes. Emergency. Don't you love knowing the swamp, the exposed swamp is now under having an emergency meeting? Oh, you can't beat it. Can't be. You got it. Just saying. Now, I want to break down. Oh, this is a good one. I like this. 4 Democrats. Number 34, the assault weapons ban defeated in Virginia Senate. Okay. Well, hold on there, folks. 4 Dems side with Republicans in victory for gun rights groups. So Ralph Northam, the racist, baby killing, gun stealing, left-wing radical governor will not be moving forward with this piece of gun legislation, thanks to 4 Democrats that crossed over. So let's have that. Number 37, all right. Everybody's enjoying telling you that the Boy Scouts of America filed bankruptcy protection. Okay. Boy Scouts of America hobbled by multiple sex abuse lawsuits, files for bankruptcy protection. I'm just saying. Just saying. You know, the Boy Scouts allowed for years homosexual, gay, whatever, men to lead the Boy Scouts. And they kept it quiet for years, okay, until they got to the point that they were forced to change the bylaws or whatever, or the code of the Scouts, to openly accept. Now, I don't know all that's going on with this sex abuse lawsuit, but I will tell you this. Anytime you join an organization and the theme song is My Ding-a-ling, need to be careful. Moving right along. I know I'm being silly. You don't like it when I'm being silly. So Bloomberg Michael Bloomberg is a piece of garbage. I mean, I'm just going to say that his, all of the things that have come out concerning him and his office place dirty talk of getting a Lewinsky, we'll call it that. The media just glossed right over it. I mean, this morning, let me show you this. Number 18. Okay, here's the federal judges. This is what Minka and Joe are doing. The emergency federal judges, they're all over it. But here they're all talking, and this is Mike Barnicle. I just want to show you these real quick. Number 19, Mike Bloomberg qualifies for tomorrow's debate. Number 20, Mike Bloomberg qualifies for tomorrow's debate. There's Eugene Robinson. Let me check my messages here, make sure we're good to go, make sure nothing's going on that I don't need to know. Sorry about that, folks. Got a text, want to make sure it's all working. Okay, so anyhow, I got a message back. I've sent a message to the Capitol on an investigation. Okay, so I have. I have publicly sent. I send them messages. I don't just tell you. So I got a message back concerning that, but we'll talk about it later. Mike Bloomberg qualifies for tomorrow's debate. Now, give me number 22. Number 2, Bernie Sanders is up 9 points. Are you a member of Bernie's Bros? The all night in the mom's basement computer geeks that, internet harassment of Joe Biden and the rest. Bernie Sanders in recent Marist poll, 31%, up 9. Mike Bloomberg, anybody could be a farmer. I could be the next Bill Clinton in the Oval Office and find my own Lewinsky. I will take your guns. Lunatic. He's crazy as hell. Mike Bloomberg is crazy. He is billionaire crazy. I'm serious. How did he get up 15 points? Joe Biden down 9, Elizabeth down 5, Amy up 5, Buttigieg, the boy who would be king, okay, down 5. Bloomberg has qualified to be on the stage. He's bought his way on the debate stage. Now, I'm for sure those tough debate moderators will be asking him the hard questions concerning all of his trash talk, stop and frisk, racist. Number 23, Mike Bloomberg qualifies for tomorrow's debate. Number 24, and they're loving him over there. Not one word. I watched MSNBC all morning, 5 to 6, and then Joe I watched from 6 to 6:20. I couldn't take any more than that, and they're loving Michael over there. Oh, I mean, they don't remember or hear any. This is my Trump flag. I haven't put it up yet. I'm sorry. Now, here's the last thing. We're going to take a break, and we're going to come back because I've got, during the break, if you can get your friends, your family, you can get the governor, you can get the governor's office. That's Brian Kemp of Georgia, because I'm for sure it's not going to be long to where somebody's going to attempt to silence me. I'm serious. I'm going to ask some questions this morning. Could you get one of their people? Can you text them? Can you tell them? Could you send Kelly Loeffler? I will talk to the senator through this show. Could you get messages to her? Can you get messages to her surrogates all across the state, her grassroots people? Maybe tune in. I'm for sure they're going to silence me because I'm not going to stop. There's just some things that pushed shit. Oh, excuse me. Damn. I didn't mean back up. Damn. Is this what pushed me over? I am so sorry. My God. There goes my ratings. Anyhow, number 26. That's how upset I am, folks. I'm so sorry. Trump takes credit for Obama's economy. What have I told you over and over? We went through everything together. If you're new to the show, the people who have been with the show for a long time know I have said the only thing they have left is to crash this economy, okay? And there's two things here. Let me just pay attention. We'll talk about this a little more. They're claiming the only thing they can do right now is the setup is, the tee up is it's Obama's economy. It's going great because it's Obama's, right there on the screen, okay? Right there on the screen. Folks, I'm going to give you one here. I have it here somewhere. I will find it, I promise. Number 35, USA Today, President's Day. Trump, Obama spar over who gets credit for the robust economy. I got another one here. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it. Hold on there. Stay with me. Well, they have to, they're trying to give credit for this economy to Barack Hussein Obama. And all they have left to do is crash the economy. Just saying. Just saying. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Now, folks, I want you to tune in for the next segment, and I'm going to stay calm and I'm not going to say bad words like that, but we have to start in Georgia because we have a Senate race, and we cannot let, and I have not said it quite this way, I'm not endorsing a candidate, but we cannot let Kelly Loeffler go back to D.C. and represent the people of Georgia for 6 years as the wealthiest senator in the United States. We can't do it. We're going to have to band together on some things, and we're going to have to say it's going to be some tough roads. I don't know, maybe I'm just dumb as hell, okay? Because when you sit here and you look at a camera and you got a microphone and you're on video and it's recorded and the whole world can see, do you not think, maybe I need to wake up and realize this is the wealthiest senator in the United States, and everywhere she walks, people fall in love with her for some reason? I mean, what do? You get me out of the way, silence me, but not until after this show, right after these messages.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in Ellijay, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Circuit World has complete queen bedroom packages at amazing prices. Get this queen bed, dresser and mirror, one nightstand, bedding set, and free 32-inch TV, all for only $1799.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this complete queen bedroom set and sleep in style, also for only $1799.99 or $129.99 a month. What an incredible deal! Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Ace is your healthful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
All right, folks, we're back. Now tell people how to get in touch with us here, okay? If you would. I put a post up this morning, and somebody said this, okay? Can't wait for the answer. And that's where I'm at. I'm not going to say any more than Beverly, okay? Beverly, I can't wait for the answer. You and I are on the same page. I can't wait for the answer. I want to know the answer. So this is how you get in touch with me. I don't know how long before they will silence me, but let me give you the questions. Let me give you my Facebook post this morning. And let's put up number 5 for right now. Kelly and her lovely husband, okay? All right, here's my post this morning, and I'm going to break this down as we go, all right? Georgia Governor Brian Kemp, is this true? This is on Facebook. Is this true? Georgia Governor Brian Kemp, is this true? Governor, did Kelly and her husband, Jeffrey, give money to someone leading the way to impeach our president? I mean, we want to know from you, is it true? For sure, with the staff you have, you went through all of her financial givings. The company, folks, if you want to look it up, is called ICE, Intercontinental Exchange. They own the New York Stock Exchange. Okay? Is it true? Because what I'm getting at, Governor Kemp, I know you're not going to be happy with me today, okay? But what I'm getting at is, if what I'm saying is true, how did you come out and announce this woman? We just need to know how you came out and had this announcement that this is the senator the people of Georgia deserve. This is the senator to represent us. So is it true? Did Kelly and her husband give money to someone leading the way to impeach our president? Team Kelly, I'm talking to your campaign. Team Kelly. I'm talking to Senator Kelly Loeffler. Can you tell Georgia Trump supporters? Can you? Can you tell Georgia Trump supporters if this is true? You guys got to answer these questions. So Team Kelly out there, Senator Kelly Loeffler, can you tell Trump supporters in Georgia the president of the United States that will probably win because the political pundits in Georgia and the left want to make Georgia look up for grabs. I think President Trump will win Georgia 8%. Could be 10, but it might be 8. If it's against Bernie Sanders, he might win 11, 12 in Georgia. So Trump supporters, Trump voters in Georgia, is it true? Governor Kemp, is it true? Did Senator Kelly Loeffler and her husband, Jeffrey C. Sprecher, donate impeach 45 crazy Maxine Waters? Okay, give me number. These are some questions we have. And then what I want is, if you're out there, you have my phone number. We'll put it up again. If you want to help me do the research, I'm going to be bold this morning. They're going to try to silence me. I'm going to have some other questions, okay? If you give me the damn money, I'll fly to friggin' California, see if I can find something out. I think a full investigation has to be done. All right? Now, let's go with, put the lovely princess there, Ice Princess, get her off the damn screen. Number 9. I promised I'd be calm. That's why I have to take a break. Disbursements. Intercontinental Exchange Inc. PAC. Down on the bottom left, recipient name, Citizens for Waters. I have to take breaks, folks, or I'm going to lose it. Because if we found this, I'm going to be honest. When the hell did that happen? But we don't have an in-staff research team. I know some people out there that work hard, that know what they're doing, and they're the show research. You know who you are, team here. And you get me the stuff, I vet it, see, make sure, and then put it out. So let's go with this on here. Give me number now. Waters, number 6. Now, this is not the same show as yesterday. We're going to ask some different questions. And we went and pulled some stuff. This is Maxine Waters. Impeach 45. This is Maxine Waters. Impeach him again. This is Maxine Waters. Public enemy number 1. You remember when we used to have public enemy number 1? It's hard to do that with Democrats because we got about 6 that qualify for public enemy number 1, Nadler and Schiff and Pelosi and Waters. But here is, to a Trump supporter, public enemy number 1. Now, you can't tell me that the lovely Kelly and Jeffrey, number 5, do not know that this person is public enemy number 1. Now, let's go back to number 9, okay? Before I get the answers of, well, they are billionaires on the George Soros side. And let me tell you something, okay? You're not going to like this, but your Governor Brian Kemp may have appointed a female Soros. I know you don't like it because the money and power they have to influence regulations, the Senate, our country. If you don't like Soros, you need to be careful being in love with these people. Take your picture with them. Kelly, if you come up, I'll take a picture with you. Now, number 9. And before you tell me, well, that's just business. That's just business. Well, that's how business works. They're billionaires. They don't know who they gave the money to. Let me tell you something. No amount of money in the world, you got it? No amount of money in the world should cause you to lose your damn mind and not make a list of people that should never get a dollar from you. So you could be a 90 billionaire, right? 150 billionaire, but you should take enough time with your golden pen on your golden desk and golden laced paper and say, never send these damn people $1 and get it to the person that's in charge of the PAC. Don't tell me you can't do that. Right? This contribution is a complete, I do not care what you think. Now, we're going to move from this, okay? Intercontinental, right there, you can see it on the screen. Intercontinental Exchange, Inc., Citizens for Waters, 11/19, $5,000. Citizens for Waters, 6/8/18, $2,500. I'm sorry, I told you. 10/2/17, $5,000. Citizens for Water primary election contribution, $5,000. Intercontinental Exchange there, 10/20/2014, $2,500. And then we go down to 2014, $2,500. Now, folks, is it true? I got this data. You could go and get this data yourself. Is it true? Is it true? Now, the other thing we have to think about, which I can't prove, I'll say it just like that, is what happens is you give to these campaigns and they could turn around, because Maxine Waters can turn around and she could take this money and give it to Hillary Clinton. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, she can. She can take this money and give it to Hillary Clinton. They hide that all the time. Exactly. Is this true, Kelly Loeffler and Jeffrey? Is this true, Governor Brian Kemp? Governor Kemp, if this is true and these people gave money to Maxine Waters, could you please get off the campaign trail with this lady? I don't know that you can retract what you've done to the people of Georgia by appointing her. I don't know if you can recall it and change your mind. I have no idea. I guess since she's sworn in, it's done, over, finished. But Governor Kemp, if you think you are going to run a race in 2020 and you're going to get in your big truck and that be number 12, if you think if number 9 is true, go to number 12. You're going to get in that damn big truck and you're going to come up here in the mountains and try to sell us dumbass hillbillies up north here in the woods that we need to vote for you again. You need to get off the campaign trail. You don't have to go endorse Doug Collins, but you need to come out publicly and get off the campaign trail if this is true. Let's go to number 8. We're not going to stop. I got some other things here. Something's bad wrong. Damn it, we cannot gloss over something being bad wrong in this situation. Is this true in 2010, the PAC contribution? Is this true, Governor Kemp? Is this true, Kelly? Is this true, all of you phony establishment Republicans running around taking pictures with her? Is this true? 2010 PAC contributions to this PAC, blah, blah, blah. 62% went to Democrats, 35% to Republicans, and this was from the Intercontinental Exchange, Inc. PAC. Okay, is this true? Because here's the significance with this one. If it's true, promise I calm down. It's 2010. Anybody remember 2010? Who was it? Rick Santelli? Who was Madman? Who was the guy that ran out at the Chicago Mercantile, whatever the hell it's called, and he stood at the fountain and he declared a tea party, and we're not going to take it anymore. And the next thing you knew, Rick Santelli, right? Next thing you knew, tea parties were flashing up all over the United States because at that time, Barack Hussein Obama and Nancy Pelosi, serenity now. Nancy Pelosi were trying to, nationalize your health insurance. You remember the revolution? You remember 1 million people up there in Washington, D.C., because I was there? You remember 50,000 or 250,000? I don't know what it was. Sean Hannity, Mary Beth Martin, Debbie Dooley down in Atlanta. You remember that? You remember tea parties all across this country in the thousands? Remember that? What did that do? We swept. Now, we don't want to go into what the hell happened after that. We ended up with John Boehner, and you know, we blew it as Republicans. We'll get into that on a different day. But in 2010, when we were backing Tea Party candidates, you remember the good old days when Tom Graves, damn it, was a Tea Party favorite? Remember the good old days when Marco Rubio was a Tea Party favorite? You remember when we were gathering money and we were backing these candidates, Tea Party candidates, because they were going to go to D.C. and drain the swamp in 2010? If this is true, while we're doing that, and Nancy and Obama are running havoc on this country in 2010, they gave 62% of their money to Democrats. Is it true? I just want to know if it's true. Damn it. That's all I want to know. Brian Kemp, tell me if it's true. Kelly, tell me if it's true. Jeffrey, God, you know they're going to get, they're probably going to get rid of my damn, I just want to know if it's true. What the hell's wrong with asking the question? So, now, there's something else I want to ask before I go to something else. I would like to know, now I know what you're going to say. Well, she gave all that money to Mitt Romney. She must have voted for him. I got it. She's a Mitt Romney. She's a Mittens Kitten Kelly. Hashtag Mittens Kitten Kelly. I got that. Go with it. So let's just say this, okay? I want to know who she voted for in 2008. I want to know who she voted for in 2012, and I want to know who she voted for in 2016. I want to know. Because let me tell you something. Mitch McConnell would have lost in Kentucky in his last race. He would have. If some reporter would not have said to his opponent, and I forget her name, former Secretary of State of Kentucky or whatever, if some reporter would not have said to this lady, who did you vote for? And she said Barack Obama. That finished her, okay? I want to know out there, research department, let's find out who she voted for in 2008, 2012, and 2016. We need to know. Now, here's another one. My concern is, give me number 10. Now, do you know who? Now, here's the thing, okay, is what I want to know is how did this woman become, and this is Kelly Loeffler, our senator, how did she become in just 90 days? We know she started out as the wealthiest, I'm being told, member of Congress. Now, you do understand Congress is the House and the Senate, and that's Congress. But I'm being told she's the wealthiest member of Congress. But how did she become the most conservative, the most Second Amendment, the most pro-life? Because she has a handler, and I'm not going to put the handler's name out because I know who it is, that's running her up to D.C. It says, get your name on this bill, this bill, this bill. Just put your name on it, damn it. It's pro-life bills. Put your name on it. They're not going anywhere, but you can go home and you can campaign on it. Put your name on this bill. Yell not guilty twice to the president, although you did give money, if it's true, to somebody that wanted him impeached. How did this woman become a Trump supporter, most pro-life, most conservative, most Second Amendment? I mean, she's everything to all conservatives. How could we go wrong in 90 days? Now, this is Marjorie Dannenfessler, or whatever her name is, okay? Who is she? Now, I love the way these organizations maybe can be bought. We need to find out how much money went into this organization. On November 27, 2019, at approximately 10:13 a.m., Marjorie tweeted out, Kelly Loeffler should be disqualified as the Georgia Senate appointment. Now, I would think that Marjorie would take the time. Now, I could see me just, boom, shooting it off and have to say, whoa, no, just joking, right? Now, I'm never going to tell you over the past 5 years or whatever of doing the show that I haven't said something and I had to come back and say, I have, hey, we got to talk about that again. But now this person in this organization, I would think the research is in. She knows what she's talking about. And I'll tell you why this tweet is important. And she doesn't just tweet this out. This doesn't just happen. Hey, Marjorie, they're going to get a new senator. I got nothing to do. Let me run a quick tweet. So Kelly Loeffler should be disqualified as a Georgia Senate appointment. She's on the board of Grady Hospital, largest abortion provider in the state. Grady is an abortionist training hub. Its doctors are leading advocates against Brian Kemp pro-life laws. Now, why would this individual just jump out and do that? Let's go to number 11. What's number 11 say? Hold on, I have it here in a minute. 11 says, anti-abortion group backs Loeffler's election campaign after opposing her Senate appointment. Wonder how that flipped. Wonder what Kelly did. All right, so a key anti-abortion group is backing Senator Kelly Loeffler, Republican, Georgia election campaign after opposing her appointment to the Senate last year. Loeffler was appointed by Georgia, blah, 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 for Isakson. The decision was opposed by the Susan B. Anthony list, who viewed Loeffler as not supportive for restrictions on abortion. But Monday, the group endorsed Loeffler, calling her a strong pro-life, pro-woman leader. Her voice is needed in the Senate more than ever at this pivotal moment, said B. Anthony list president Marjorie Danon Fessler. Hell, you say? Well, it seems like just November. Let's see. Her voice is needed in the. Do you like? Oh my God, what awesome. I mean, what a turn of opinion. Why we need her voice. It's a pivotal moment. Wait a minute. It seems like it was just. Hold on there, Baba Louie. So on number 10, on November 27th, Loeffler should be disqualified, right? We got that for the Senate. Disqualified. Maybe she just, was off her meds or something that morning when she sent that out. But then when we get over, that's November, right? Let's go over to number 11. Okay. And let's see, this article is from The Hill, 2/10/20. November, it was almost over. So December, January, February. Not even like 70 days. Could somebody look and see how much money fell into the Susan B. Anthony Foundation that caused Marjorie to say her voice is needed in the Senate more than ever? This is a pivotal moment. Can we see? How did she become so pro-life so fast? See, I'm not even going into the Stacey Abrams and the WNBA because what people are going to say, well, the WNBA overall has an agreement with Planned Parenthood and Loeffler can't change the whole thing and, blah, blah, blah. I'm not even going in there. I'm not even going into the Georgia Life Alliance, which I know the setup was done beforehand because the chairman of the Georgia Life Alliance was in the meetings with Loeffler before the rollout. So they got in there and they prepped her on how you go out and be pro-life. Not going to do that. I'm not going to get into. On the board is the never Trumper Eric Erickson on the Georgia Life Alliance. Georgia Life Alliance. On the board there is Eric Erickson, the never Trumper that hates the president no matter what he says and is in love with Kelly Loeffler. He's on the board of the Georgia Life Alliance. They set it all up. Erickson also lives in Macon, and she just did a bubble wrap meet and greet down in Macon where nobody could get close to her. I wonder if she has, like, you got hand sanitizer. I wonder if she goes into her SUV when she's done it and there's a spray sanitizer. Spray me. Did you see those people out there? That's just silly. Anyhow, and then Martha Zoller, friend of mine. I like Martha, but she will clearly tell you publicly that she is supporting Kelly Loeffler, and she's on the board of Georgia Life Alliance. But this right here, this one is the one that, I think, how could you go from a tweet on November 19th that she's disqualified? Well, we didn't have time. Susan B. Anthony organization, there's only 2 of us, so we have no research department. Bull. Why? I didn't think it out. Bull. I didn't take my meds yet. It was early when I sent that tweet, 10:30. I don't start functioning till noon. Bull. How can you go from that tweet that she's not qualified to be a senator from the Susan B. Anthony group to just 60 days later, we need strong pro-life women leaders? Her voice is needed in the Senate more than ever at this pivotal point. And we take a break. We're not done. You got to come back because we're not done. Now we're going to go into her travel and agricultural company. We want to do one more set on this before we close. Take us a break.
Circuit World has 9-piece living room packages at incredible prices. Get this stylish sofa and love seat, 3 tables, 2 lamps, 43-inch 4K TV, and stand, all for only $1699.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this 9-piece living room and reclining sofa and reclining love seat, now only $1999.99 or $149.99 a month. These packages are amazing. Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
I'm Jeff Riblett, President of Asset Protection Group. As a certified financial planner and with 20 years experience, I've helped thousands of families and business owners create a tremendous amount of wealth. Fortunately, most of that wealth has been protected. Don't allow an unforeseen life event, such as a nursing home stay or the next market meltdown, destroy your family's wealth. Be smart. Call me. Let's determine how best to protect your assets and preserve your wealth.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in Ellijay, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Circuit World has complete queen bedroom packages at amazing prices. Get this queen bed, dresser and mirror, one nightstand, bedding set, and free 32-inch TV, all for only $1799.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this complete queen bedroom set and sleep in style, also for only $1799.99 or $129.99 a month. What an incredible deal! Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Ace is your healthful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
All right, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. That is the phone number on the screen. You can call that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can text that number anytime if you would like to be on the show and talk about this. I mean, call me throughout the day. I'll schedule to get you in. Also, there's the email address to send research to or anything else, and all the ways to follow me on social media. Now, something we don't start back in until we let you know that HB 757. This is in Georgia. So folks, if you're out there nationally, I know folks, if you're viewing anywhere outside of Georgia, I hope you stay with us this morning, because our discussion with the Ice Princess, Kelly,